Okay, my name is Destiny, and I first came to Dr. Sharif because my younger son had hives all up and down his body that I couldn't get rid of, and he also had little warts that I heard from my pediatrician are very common in kids because they don't have their immune system fully developed. So he looked at the hives and the warts and immediately thought the hives were from the liver being too toxic. So we gave him some drops and his remedy and stopped the fish oil that I was giving him, and the hives instantly went away, like within about a couple weeks. And then about a month later, I introduced the fish oil, and the allergy to the fish oil was completely gone. In addition, the warts went away completely, and they were all up and down in his body and his face, and those completely went away. And I know a lot of kids around here have those actually, so I recommend they come here to deal with them that way. And then my other son took his remedy, and on Christmas Eve he had a horrible flu. He had fever, he was throwing up, he had diarrhea, the whole bit. He couldn't keep any fluids down. And we gave him his remedy on Christmas Eve, and 8 hours later he was completely fine. He didn't even exhibit anything, no stuffy nose, nothing from it. It was actually pretty amazing. And I know that when I've come and I've had just total lethargy, I just feel really lethargic, I'm moody, and I can't sleep. Whenever I've taken my remedy, I notice that my mood improves, I have more energy, I can sleep at night. And
that's your homeopathic remedy?
My homeopathic remedy. So every time I've taken it, I just can feel a difference, and I can also feel a difference when it's wearing off. Also, I have a stepdaughter who took her homeopathic remedy because she has acne, and we're also trying to take some of the toxins out of her liver. And she actually called me up and said, I can tell that remedy wore off, I really need more.
How could she tell?
She said that she felt really lethargic and she felt kind of weak. Mm-hmm. And she said she could feel a difference between when she had it and when she didn't have it. So every time each of us have had a remedy, we've either some condition has gone away, mm-hmm. or somebody's emotional state improves. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I recommend Dr. Sharif. I have recommended him to hundreds of people. I'm not exaggerating. And that's why I'm happy to do this for him, because we have seen physical results, emotional results. Mm-hmm. So
that's wonderful.
That's why I wanted to share that with you.
That's wonderful. I really appreciate that. Let me see if there's any questions I have. What about the warts?
Oh yeah, so the warts were
on Dylan.
Both kids had them. Mm-hmm. So Dylan had the warts first. His they're very common around here. I cannot believe any parent who saw this probably has not seen them, but they're a little wart that they pop and then they almost look like a pimple.
I mean, like, how many? You want to talk about the numbers before and
there
after?
Was like hundreds on Dylan, and he started getting up on his face. Yeah, all the time his trunk, and then it started getting all over his face, which is why it came in his hands. And then the remedy, you gave it to him twice. It took 2 doses, and you said, mm-hmm. if it works, then they'll get worse first, and they did. They got really bad over a couple weeks, mm-hmm. and then we gave it to him again, and then they completely cleared up, mm-hmm. which my pediatrician couldn't believe, because she mm-hmm. said it would take 2 years for them to go away.
On their own? On
their own, because their immune system hasn't developed an immunity to them. Mm-hmm. So when Levi got him, we knew what to do with him, mm-hmm. and so same thing, gave him his remedy, and they were gone. Actually, his only took 1 remedy dose. Mm-hmm. But I have seen lots of those. I actually had a friend who put duct tape on them. So they would lift them off.
Yeah.
So
well, that's the alternative.
Yeah, but I have talked to a lot of parents that they're very common in the Northwest. Yeah. So yeah, the remedy really will absolutely get rid of them completely.
So it seems like your homeopathic remedies have helped with various complaints, including physical as well as emotional.
Broad spectrum of things. Yeah. Like physical manifestations of things like on the skin and all that, mm-hmm. Everything to emotional. Like Levi, I can always tell when he's mm-hmm. had it because he doesn't flip out as much mm-hmm. about little things. Mm-hmm. Like he'll mm-hmm. scream when his brother takes a toy. Mm-hmm. But when he's had the remedy, he can tolerate it and negotiate mm-hmm. with it more. Mm-hmm. It's very odd. Mm-hmm. I always thought, when you first told me about it, I thought it was a little strange, but I'm a big believer in it.
Yeah, it balances people emotionally and physically.
Yeah, and I think the Unda drops are huge behind that too, because it does seem like every time we've had a liver detox.
Oh, the Unda drops.
The Unda drops, yeah. They seem like when we detoxify the liver or something, like both of them, it's very strange, but like they eat better. Yeah. You know, they're more open to trying new foods too, which I don't really know why, but their skin looks better, mm-hmm. they get more color in their face.
Yes, yes.
And they don't have allergies to strange things, so.
Right. But the drops are for cleansing the organs.
It makes a huge
liver
difference.
And kidneys, yeah.
So those 2 things together, we've seen an amazing difference in the kids and in myself, so.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.